Hello and welcome to Dits on YouTube, and we're here for a live watch along of NXT. Another live watch along of NXT. This seems to be a weekly thing these days, which is good. I'm really enjoying actually watching NXT live every single week with you guys. And it's looking like it's going to be a good show tonight. We have Dexter Lumis in action for the first time since NXT TakeOver in your house. Karrion Kross is facing off against Dijakovic, which should be a fun match. I'm hoping we get something a bit competitive there, but we'll see how that pans out. But it should be good. We should have a decent night of NXT, which seems like a silly thing to say because that's generally always the case. But we'll see. Stranger things have happened. Of course, you're choosing to watch NXT over AEW tonight, which is not a bad thing. Let's stress that. It is not a bad thing. That just means that you either A, prefer NXT as a whole, or B, you just happen to be watching NXT and you'll catch up on AEW later, or you don't like AEW at all. It doesn't matter. Everyone has their own tastes. Everybody has their own preferences. So let's not be dicks to other people who like other things, shall we? That's all I'll say on that. Oh, we have Regal's announcement tonight as well. I haven't actually seen anything come through that is saying what that is going to be. I'm really curious. I mean, to be fair, there has been like a little rumbling of, oh, it's going to be him announcing that he's stepping down as the GM. I don't really believe that. Or maybe because I don't want to believe that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm being biased because he's a fellow countryman, but I freaking love Regal as a general manager. I love the fact that he is just in the background. You know, he's not an on-screen like a constant on-screen presence. He shows up when big things need to be said. You know, he's not like, I don't know, we harken back to the days of the Authority when they were on screen every other segment. We don't get that in NXT with Regal. So I'm hoping that he doesn't go. Speaking of, here he is. So I don't know if this is the announcement or just like kind of a build-up. Can you imagine if Keith Lee just said, I'm dropping the titles? That seems like so long ago that Keith Lee did the whole in the crowd reveal kind of thing. He's having a hell of a time, isn't he, Keith Lee? Setting things up for a match with Karrion Kross somewhere down the line. I worry for Keith Lee there, you know? I hope this is not the announcement. Oh, the announcement is that William Regal says that there's an announcement of Keith Lee. Ooh. He's relinquishing the belt. Happy with triple threat matches. We have another ladder match for the North American title. That is amazing. I'm not exactly full of enthusiasm for Lee dropping that title. But I did question it last week on the stream, whether it was going to be a case of like how is it going to work? How is everyone just going to always go for the NXT title? Because that's what you ultimately want. You want that NXT title, and you kind of go, I don't really want that. I want that one. But then you end up getting both, which I guess is just as good, if not better, because obviously you're getting 2 titles. But I guess now we have an explanation of what is going to go forward, which is cool as hell. A ladder match for the North American title. We all know how good the first one was. It's good to see Lumis on TV again. We haven't seen him for a while. He's got such a bizarre character. It's so bizarre. I love the music as well. Just fits things so well. It's very like Stranger Things. I think that's probably what they're going for, actually. I'm actually getting to see Killian Dain on NXT TV as well. You know, I'm not going to say that I'm Dane's like biggest fan. However, you know, he's good. Like he's not terrible. He just doesn't seem to be getting that love. When he first came back to NXT, after struggling in Sanity on SmackDown, you know, he had a few opportunities, got a little bit of a push, and then that kind of went away. But he's still good at what he does. He's still good at what he does. And he's on TV. He's on TV now, so... But I've got to go with Lumis on this one. Got to go with Lumis. And here we go. Kicking off the in-ring stuff here on NXT. That's going to be really good. Gargano, Reed, and Roddy Strong tonight. I love a triple threat. I love a multi-man match in WWE because I think they always do it. It's fair across the board in wrestling, but I think WWE do it really well. Unless they go to that tried and tested powerbomb spot in the corner because they love that. Has anybody seen Lumis outside of character? It's really weird. I saw him do it because he's on Cameo. That thing where you give people money to talk to you. And some are reasonably priced and some are absolutely ridiculous. I think Alexa Bliss is like $250 to get a video message from her. But Dexter Lumis is on there. That was nice. Yeah, he's on there. Yeah, it's very weird. He's not creepy on there at all, which... I don't know. I think it would be cool if he did, like, his stuff in character. mean, that's got to work, hasn't it? A crossbody from Killian Dain. Big dude. I actually really like how the NXT set looks now. Obviously, there's not as much seating because there's no crowd. So everything's pushed back. So I love the space that is available to everybody. Obviously, when we go back to crowds, that'll probably change. And we'll probably go back to a narrower set. But yeah, that's going to hurt. Leg drop. Back of the neck. And we're into the first commercial of the evening. My least favourite time, because then I have to fill air. So let's get some plugs in. Screw it. 85 subscribers to this channel right now. So everybody that is subscribed, if you're watching this, then fantastic. Thank you so much for being one of those 85. We are 15 away from 100 subscribers. Let's do that tonight. And failing tonight, we'll do it by the end of the week because we have SmackDown's live watch-along to come as well. So let's get to 100 subscribers by the end of the night. Or failing that, the end of the week. Let's do it. Secondly, GM Mode, the series that is on my Dits on Wrestling podcast. That is in full swing now. So we've got the GM Mode draft was on Saturday. And Anthony's first night as general manager of Monday Night Raw. He was fantasy booking that. That came out on Monday, as per the marrying up of the weekly shows. And my show will be dropping on Friday in line with SmackDown. So that series is well and truly away. It's very good. If I do say so myself. And we've changed some stuff around as well with regards to my content. You might have already noticed if you are a subscriber or you follow my progress here or on social media. We've already changed up the logo. It's just done a rebranding across the board. Everything comes under Project Dits. So all my content is now part of this project. So whether that be Dits on Wrestling, Dits on Gaming, this Dits on YouTube channel, it all comes under there. Guest pods as well are a big part of it. And there's soon to be announced stuff dropping as part of the project very, very soon. So just keep an eye out for that. But if you want to keep up with all of that stuff, I will update the links at the bottom. They are out of date. At Project Dits on Twitter. I've actually secured the at Dits on Wrestling username as well, but that's for my backup account. So if you end up following that, it'll say backup account, and then it'll take you to the actual proper one. So if you do end up going to the wrong one, don't worry, you'll find me either way. But things are changing. Is it a podcast network? Kind of, I guess. But it's more me. So I think the definition of a podcast network is where you bring in multiple different podcasts. Where that's not really the case. It's mostly me and then a guest pod, which I choose. So really, it's not a podcast network. But it is a project for me. Welcome to the project. Good tagline. Eddie Kingston. Oh, hello, Damon. I didn't even see you there. Eddie Kingston with AEW. Has that happened tonight, has it? It's interesting. Quite like Eddie Kingston, I think. If I remember rightly. And we're fine. Get rid of the plugs now, because we're back into the NXT fold. Ah, Eddie Kingston challenging for the TNT title. That's pretty cool. I like that. Are you dual casting there, Damo? Ooh. Beautiful spinebuster. Remember that time when Killian Dain was just a hairy bastard and proudly was a hairy bastard, didn't cover anything up, and then Vince was like, no, not on my show, and decided to cover him up. Lumis is back in it. A kip up. Nice. I like that whole little... That whole little segment there was brilliant. Sequence. That's the word. Until he missed the scent on there. Here we go. Cannonball! Powerbomb. Elbow drop. Goes for the pin. 2 count. Damo, I think we all love big sweaty men deep down. Yes, we do. I'm really enjoying this match. Ooh. Let's go for another powerbomb. Oosh. Going into superplex territory here. Never sent on, maybe? Yes, it is! Boom! Is Killian gonna tap? Is he gonna tap? Is he passed out? Whoa! Lumis makes Killian Dain tap. Looking good, looking good. It's haunting, that, isn't it? Cameron Grimes! Yes. Absolutely. That was a good match. That was a really good match. I enjoyed that. They have some decent chemistry together there. While we're coming out of this match, potentially after the show, not live, I'll be dropping a quick fire review of NXT. So of course you're here for the live reactions as they happen, but I'll be throwing together a quick fire review, which will be like it'll be like a 10-minute review of NXT. Something that's very easy to digest. It's not like I usually do when I'll literally talk for over an hour. So that potentially will be coming depending on how I feel, because it will be 3 o'clock in the morning. He's looking a bit disheveled, isn't he, Roddy? I tell you what, it was really good to see Bronson Reed in this match. And I actually can't call it. I can't call this triple threat. I really can't. Either of these three could win this easily. I thought that was Mandy Rose for a second then. I'm going for Bronson Reed here. I think he'd be really good in that ladder match. Definitely connected with that kick, didn't she? Oosh! Yeah, that is true. You did call it. I'm all for that. I think it'd be a good match. And we hit the commercials again. What a joy. If you are watching this and you are not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It'll take you less than a second. I'm assuming Lumis will be in a triple threat match next week. Maybe. God, commercials, honestly. Never gets any... It doesn't get any easier sitting and watching commercials, because I never watch commercials when I watch wrestling until I started live streaming. I'm actually glad. So, like the last bout of adverts and now this one. So far, we haven't had an advertisement for Greyhound on Apple TV, the Tom Hanks World War II thing. For the last 2 weeks of live streaming, that's all that's bloody been on. But we don't have that so far, which is good. Yeah, I hate that ad too, Damo. It's so... Look, I want to watch that movie, and maybe the first 3 times I saw that trailer for the movie piqued my interest, and I wanted to be in it. I don't want to be in the movie, but I wanted to watch it. But I've seen it that many times, it's actually put me off. I was actually going to go, you know what, I'll get the free trial of Apple TV, I'll go and watch the movie, it'll be really good. I love Tom Hanks, I think he's... Like, that man can do no wrong. I don't know. The more I see it, it's just like, no. I can't be bothered. Oh, yeah, I love Will Ferrell. Yeah, as part of the project that I've got going on, Project Dits, get that plug in again. I'm looking to do like a podcast that focuses on Movies. Dits at the movies. Woohoo! I don't know. That's probably not what it's going to be called, but... Alright, here we go. Back into NXT. Everrise. Who the fuck are you? I actually don't know who these guys are. He looks like a Books ripoff. Everrise, eh? Well, I guess it's another tag team in the division, so that's always good. I love Breezango so much. Such a good pairing. Every day at Ace. This gorgeous face. You can't deny my beauty shot. That you are not. Get, go. To be fair, ever since I saw the Fashion Files, and obviously they were the Fashion Police, I never wanted them to ever split up. They are so entertaining as a team. And when they get in the ring, they are very, very good. Very, very good. I think Tyler Breeze is one of the most underrated guys in the company. Like, Breezango have the whole package for me. Like, they're genuinely funny, which is hard to come by in WWE. And they're really talented in the ring. Yeah, he does. He does. And as much as I love Breezango, I'd love to see another singles push from Tyler Breeze. Like, the guy is so good. Remember when he came back to NXT and he had that feud with Velveteen Dream? Like, he was so good in that. Like, I think we could get him back to that again. The guy's still young, I think. I'm going to say he's only 30, so... grand scheme of things when it comes to wrestling, yeah, that's pretty young. I love the fact that they came out as the Mountie. It's the only thing I like about the plexiglass is that you can use it as a weapon, essentially. Other than that, I hate the banging on it. I hate it when the crowd constantly bang on that bloody plexiglass. It's so frustrating. I still don't know who these Evereyes guys are. Not a clue. There we go. I made the chat look a little bit better. The chat box. Essentially, just plug in, plant yourself. Good God. Very good. Oh. There we go. Breezango picking up the W. Very good. How would I book Cross versus Dijak? I think Cross is the one getting the push here. So ultimately, he's going to have to be the one that wins. But I want Dijak to get some offense in. But ultimately, I want it to be a glorified squash, to be completely honest with you. Nah, I haven't played Last of Us. I'm an Xbox guy. So I don't have the pleasure of playing games like that, unfortunately. As much as I want to, I really want to play Last of Us. Both of them. I've heard nothing but good things. I am so ready for this triple threat. Dijak. Honestly, I would love this match to be competitive. I just don't think it's going to go that way. But I do wonder where Dijakovic's going to go. I hope actually Dijakovic ends up in this ladder match at TakeOver. So we got Bronson Reed, Gargano, and Roddy Strong in the triple threat tonight. Out of those three guys, I actually want Bronson Reed to be the one to go through. Purely because I think he's really good, but Roddy and Gargano have already held that title, so let's give Bronson Reed an opportunity. And it's not like he's bad. Like he's, I think he's been very, very good. And he's having like a little bit of a push at the moment as well. I'm assuming 6 people are going to go in this ladder match. Unless I missed something in that announcement. I like to see Cameron Grimes. I'm not being biased. But I'd like to see Cameron Grimes. Balor. Get Balor in there. I think Lumis is probably a shoe-in as well. Picked up his win tonight. Beat Roddy Strong at In Your House. Or was it Great American Bash? So, the potential field for the ladder match, if it is a multi-man ladder match, like again, I can't actually remember what Regal said. I was just gushing at the fact it was a ladder match in any shape or form. But I think that's... I tell you what, I think the last ladder match that we had a couple of years ago that we had, you know, even though it had Lars Sullivan, remember him? It was still very, 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 very good. One of the best matches within NXT, I would say. I honestly think that this could actually potentially go that way as well. But we'll see. As always, if you are joining the stream, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because we live stream every single week for NXT, SmackDown, and pay-per-views as and when they drop. And speaking of live streams, potentially, I don't know if it's going to be doable for me, because I'll just be getting back from work. But potentially I will be live streaming the Xbox Game Showcase tomorrow as well. So if you are into gaming, video games, just keep an eye out for that. 5 p.m. UK time, which I believe is midday Eastern and 10 Pacific. That Pacific time is a guess. I can't remember the time difference. 7 hours between the UK and that? Okay, that was a quick commercial break. I like that. I don't have to fill dead air anymore. I think we're getting EO as a babyface now, which I don't know. I'm not for it. Aaliyah's getting a lot of TV time at the moment. I still don't know if she's good or not. I haven't quite worked that out yet. I mean, she's improved a lot. I mean, I don't know if anybody watched the Breaking Ground series on the network. Very, very good. I don't know if you went back and watched that now, if it would be as impactful, because all the guys have, you know, since moved on. Whether that be the main roster or to some success within NXT, or they're just gone from the company. But I guess it would be interesting, actually, based on that fact. But Aaliyah was a part of that series. And she has improved a lot since then. I like how Robert Stone is stood on the steps so he doesn't get run over. It's the little things. It's the little things. I got a lot of time for Shotzi. And she's always one of the MVPs of main roster WWE. Like, she's so energetic in that crowd. Just love the fact she ran over Robert Stone with a tank. Is she insinuating that Aaliyah has some balls there? Not quite getting the ball pit reference. Am I being stupid? That would hurt me as much as it hurt them. I don't know if I like Robert Stone or not. I'm not sold. He's entertaining. And he serves his purpose. But I think sometimes he needs to have a little bit of legitimacy to him. Rather than just being a joke. Because what, he had Chelsea Green, who then buggered off. Rhea Ripley palmed him. Aaliyah, for some reason, is still hanging with him. Killian Dain has ghosted him. Like, he needs more people under his little umbrella. And somebody, like, established in NXT, I think that would go a long way. Because Chelsea Green could have been really good for the whole Robert Stone Brands thing, but you know, she was new coming in, but she had some buzz about her, whereas no disrespect to Aaliyah, I just don't think Aaliyah does. So I think if you're going to bring somebody in, I don't know. Shotzi, future NXT Women's Champion. You know what? I wouldn't be against it. Would not be against it. She's very, very good. Oosh! The women's division in NXT is unbelievable, isn't it? It really is. Very deep roster. I still think it's the best women's division in wrestling. Ooh, I thought he was gonna fucking let that one go. Here we go. It's the end. Ooh. Robert Stone getting himself involved. There you go. See, Robert Brown looks stupid again. There you go. I guess that's the point. Whoa! 1, 2, 3. Shotzi picked up the win. No surprises there. Decent match. Nothing amazing. Decent match. I think Impact is a very, very close second. Like, Impact has a very good knockouts division. Tozawa has a very good... oh, hey, oh. Oh, please run over him. Please. Who the fuck was that? Oh! Shitty death. So remember that legitimacy I talked about? There it is. Oh my. That's alright, just throw the ring light. Ah, triple threat up next. Here we go. Look how bright this ring light goes. This is me trying to fill dead area, but... Good God. I feel like I'm about to be beamed up. Get that down. There we go. Fuck hell. Hey, we've had ghosts in here already. A fucking alien ain't gonna be any surprise to me. Oh, it's legit blinded me. If you have a ring light, don't do that. Fuck. Adverts. Okay, well, plugs. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. And hit that little notification bell, because don't do that. That's a bit weird. Hit that notification bell. Ugh. Ugh. Hit that notification bell. Click. That's better. Click. And so you don't miss out on future live streams. Twice a week, at least. Good God. Plugs. Still on those plugs. Commercials are still on. It's Plug Zone. New series on the Dits on Wrestling podcast, part of Project Dits, kicked off on Saturday. GM mode. The draft was on Saturday, and the first fantasy booking of Monday Night Raw, Night 1, occurred on Monday. All of that is available on this channel, so go and check all of that stuff out. If you like fantasy booking within WWE, it's good stuff. Genuinely, it's good stuff, so go check that out. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because there's more to come. We're going for 5 whole weeks leading up to SummerSlam, where we're going to have a big finale, a live finale right here on Dits on YouTube. Where we kind of give it like a pre-show experience of the card that we have built together, myself and Anthony, of course. Paul Pogba is pure shite. Football is on. United are playing tonight, aren't they? So if you're telling me that United have lost, I think I'm going to be a little bit sad. I say that as if they're playing at 10 to 2 in the morning. Of course they're not. Getting a Swerve little video vignette here is fucking brilliant. I love Swerve. Oh, 1-1. Damn. Yeah, you enjoy Liverpool being champions for now. You enjoy that. They're really selling Swerve here, which is great. Ooh, we're gonna have Swerve versus Escobar. Nice, I like that. Triple threat time. Yeah, I like Gargano's new theme, to be fair. I think it started out with no lyrics, and then they put lyrics in, but it's available. Well, they've made it available on Apple Music and Spotify. Which is great. WWE Music Group didn't put anything out, maybe apart from 2 themes over the course of a year or something like that. I think the only one that went up was Mia Yim's, Sasha Banks, and then The Fiend. That was it. But every single week now, they're putting out new themes, which is really, really good. Who takes this? I honestly can. I know who I want. I want Bronson Reed to take this, but I honestly cannot call this triple threat. Cross to defeat Lee for the belt. I honestly think it's too soon. Like, Lee has deserved like a really good run with the title, and if Cross wins, we ain't getting that. But at the same time, Cross has been looking money since he came. So but my money's on Bronson Reed for this. I honestly think he would be so much fun in that ladder match. If I didn't stand Cameron Grimes, I would be standing Bronson Reed. I don't really stand standings for bellends. I will forever love this theme. It is so good. And you can't beat the boom. Squid and doo-doo. I'm excited for this match. Boom. Yeah, we haven't really seen the Undisputed Era since the Bash. go. That's put together. He's big. See, you hear a lot of the wrestlers talking now because we don't have the live crowd. It really does add something to it, like that little bit there between Gargano and Roddy Strong. Bronson catching Gargano and going, oh no. Like, you wouldn't hear that stuff with a live crowd. Oh, hello. Oh, there you go. Freed's looking good. He's looking good. And we get a commercial. Just when things are getting good. God's sake. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Hit the notification bell. And check out all of my content here on the channel. There you go. I should have spread that out over the course of the whole commercial break. Rookie error. My bad. My bad. Jesus. Nearly 100 episodes. That's really good, dude. Come on, I want to get back into the triple threat. I still need to find out whether or not it's a multi-man ladder match. I'm going to do some digging here. Right, NXT. The NXT Twitter page. If it ain't on there, it's not going to be anywhere, is it? Okay, that's now a series of triple threat matches. So I think that is going to be great. Yeah, it doesn't say. NXT TakeOver 30. Has there been 30 NXT takeovers? Oof. Okay, I think it's insinuated there's going to be a multi-man. Otherwise, there'd only be 2 triple threat matches and not a series. This fucking ring light is the bane of my life. But it makes things look a lot better. There we go. That's not going to fall down now. You try to save room on this desk. Which admittedly is a decent size for a desk, but I can't be asked with that falling over. Hey, Joshy boy! Joshua! Joshua! That's rare. That's rare. You'll go... Before a commercial break, you'll have some dude on top, and when we get back, it ain't that way anymore. Bronson Reed is still on top, which is fucking awesome. Get this man in that ladder match. Now. I'm good, dude. How are you? I think I'd imagine that's when the next takeover is, because SummerSlam's the next pay-per-view, so it kind of makes sense. So we're gonna have a really good weekend of wrestling, aren't we? Nobody likes the man flu, Josh. Fuck that. How many wrestlers in the WWE are from Adelaide? Apart from seemingly every single one in NXT. There's a lot of meat there to get chopped. Oh, just the entire NXT roster. That's cool. Gargano's a forgotten Adelaide boy. Just adopts an American accent just for his character. No. Yeah, you ain't lifting Bronson Reed up, buddy. That was a good spot. I like that. I'm not really a huge fan of dick punches and all that stuff, but that was good. Nice. I love that Roddy Strong can conjure up a backbreaker from anywhere. Any position you were in, he can fire out a backbreaker. Nice. Some really, really cool spots in this. Come on, Bronson. This has been really fun. As I predicted that would be the case at the start of the show. You know, I wasn't all for Keith Lee dropping the title, relinquishing it so we could focus on the NXT Championship. But I don't really care. We're getting this match. We're going to get another series of triple threat matches. Probably of all the same quality. You know, at least it's hammering home the point of why Keith Lee has just relinquished that title in the first place. Ooh, that was a... Didn't hit that. Oh, that was a bad landing. One. There we go. Come on, Bronson. Let's fucking get it, boy. See what I mean? Backbreaker. Out of nothing. Oh, hey, oh, there we go. More commercials. Hate him. So, it's the one thing that I hate about watching WWE on TV. Because you get a good match like this, and the flow is just ruined by fucking commercials. Which is why picture-in-picture would be really good. But hey, commercials are made for plugs, I keep saying it. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit that bell. So you always know when more live streams kick off and when more content is dropped on the channel. And go and check out GM Mode, new series to the Dits on Wrestling podcast. Started Saturday with a draft, and we had Raw Night 1 on Monday. And today we had a guest pod for the first time. The Worst Wrestling Podcast joined Project Dits today with a DOWPOD Observer newsletter. So he's accompanying the GM Mode, which I think is really cool. He came to us with that idea, Justin, the host of that show. He did a really good job of it. So he will accompany the GM Mode for the rest of the series up until SummerSlam. Will potentially join us on that SummerSlam panel as well. He doesn't know that yet. Unless he's watching this. Then now you know. It's been a really good NXT so far. I don't know how AEW is doing. I'll tell you what, Return of the Mac is an absolute jam, isn't it? I don't know if people, obviously people are not going to know why that's referenced. If you're watching this from the USA or Australia or Canada, wherever you're from. However, if you're watching it from the UK, you know exactly what I'm talking about if you're watching it on BT Sport. That is an absolute jam. Well, here's how we can gauge how NXT is doing over Dynamite. AEW Dynamite both shows are trending. Dynamite is at 32.4 thousand. NXT is only at 12.2. That is a big old difference. However, I'm Team NXT, so I will always watch this over AEW. Oh yeah, my happiness over AJ beating Riddle as well, mate. So happy. I can't remember if you were in the stream or not at that moment, but yeah, I popped. I was happy. Ooh, have that. Have that. Amazing. Come on, Bronson. Let's get it. He's been so impressive in this match. I mean, he's looked great for the last couple of weeks. But he's really shining in this thing. Roddy and Gargano are the more established guys in NXT, been around for a few years now. Bronson Reed probably, I think, about a year. But you wouldn't think it. Remember that powerbomb spot I was telling you about? Did we always get in triple threats? I have a feeling we're about to get that. Shock horror. No, we're not. Getting a Doomsday, potentially. Shit. Can this match, like, never end? I'm enjoying the crap out of this thing. It's so good. Oh, this is so good. Why got this main evented? Oh god, here we go. Oh shit! I don't care who you are. That has gotta hurt. Powerbomb. After getting kicked in the grid to the outside. Ow. Yeesh. Fucking hell. Good God. Oh. Going for submissions. No, it's not happening. Cartwheel. Oh. Nice little sequence. No. Oh, Bronson Reed is making his way in. Oh, there we go. I love that DDT. I love that DDT so much. Oh! Yes! Fucking awesome. That is brilliant. What a great way to end that. Hi there, confirmation it is a multi-man. 5 guys. That is amazing. I actually didn't expect that was the way it was going to go. But I'm happy. I'm happy with that. What a great match that was. I love the sell as well. Gargano. He's going to be a really fun addition to that ladder match. That was a really good match, that Thatcher versus Lorcan. Oh, did not know we were getting this. A cheeky little rematch from Great American Bash. Should be good. Of course, in order to get there, we got commercial. Oh my god. How good was that match? So good. So we've got 5 guys in that. I mean, I contemplated what it was going to be before, but now I know there's 5 guys in that ladder match. Bronson Reed, Finn Balor, Cameron Grimes. I think Lumis will get in there as well. Oh, it's hard to pick that last guy. I don't think it's going to be any of the cruiserweights. Priest. Yes, could be Priest. Good shout. That'd be a really good match, wouldn't it? With those 5 guys. Maybe Adam Cole will pop up again. He won the first one, didn't he? If you are new to the stream, new to the channel, you're watching the replay, haven't been around here before, hit that subscribe button. So close to 100 now. Make it so. And here comes the bastard Thatcher. Timothy Thatcher could be a guy in that ladder match, you know? Like, Thatcher has really caught my attention. I never knew anything about him prior to him coming to NXT, and he's been very, very good. That fight pit match is still something that has my attention. I don't know how much time these guys are going to get, but I hope it's at least... I think it's at least a 10-minute match. Showcase that technical stuff, that catch wrestling. If people are getting stretched, we're having a good time. It's actually I actually really enjoy mat-based wrestling. I really do. I think there's an art to it. You know, you look at guys like these two. Look at Daniel Bryan, Drew Gulak. There is a place for it. There is a place for it. Sometimes I actually prefer it to flippy dippy shit. Maybe that makes me a little bit old school. Who knows? What Danny Burch is up to. Because you'd like to think... Oh, that's a chop. You'd like to think that Danny Burch would want to be helping out on your Lorcan here. Come on, Tim. There's something about a bastard heel that I gravitate to so much. I'm not a bastard, but I just enjoy seeing somebody sadistic. I shared something on social media today, like a little throwback to Kevin Owens absolutely destroying Sami Zayn when he won the NXT title. It was just powerbomb after powerbomb, like he was all over the place after banging his head off the metal on the ramp. Didn't give a shit. Powerbomb, 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 and the referee just had to stop the match. Like those kind of heels, I just really get on board with. Timothy Thatcher is going to be like that. He has been like that. He's just a bastard. I'd love to see more fight pits in the future. Have that be Timothy Thatcher's signature match. Because the one with Riddle was really good. Maybe if this proves to be a no contest for whatever reason. Or even if only wins because it's 1-1. You know, WWE likes to have a little bit of a payoff match, don't they? So let's get these guys in the fight pit. A takeover. Oof. I think I'm getting my 10-minute wish for this. I keep thinking Timothy Thatcher's from the UK, but he isn't. He's got that look about him. I think it was just because he was linked with... Obviously, Pete Dunne handpicked him to team with Matt Riddle when he couldn't get across the pond to defend the titles. So maybe that's why I assumed it was him. But no, American, I think. American or Canadian. Anyone here watch baseball? Anyone watch baseball? Apparently it's coming back and will be airing on BT Sport. So, I don't know. I've never actually watched any baseball ever. So, I don't know if it's riveting stuff. I'd imagine it'd probably be the same as watching cricket in this country. Which is not riveting. To be honest. It's a drag. Don't forget, if you are new to this channel, or new to the stream, hit that subscriber button. Let's get to 100 subscribers. Triple digits. Looks so much better than double. So let's do it. Let's get to 100 subscribers. Takes you 1 second to hit that button. And you'll have so much content at your fingertips. Oh! What the hell was that? Ah! We have a new subscriber. Hello. I keep forgetting that I have that set up. So I was like, what the hell is that? Thank you for subscribing to the channel. That's awesome. Thank you. And you got a dancing SpongeBob for the... Now, coming up after this live stream is over, I'll be throwing together a quick fire review of the show. Of course, you've seen my live reactions as we've gone through. But it won't be live. I'll record it as soon as I've pressed end stream on this bad boy. And you'll have a quick fire review for my, I would say deeper analysis. It's not going to be that. Usually if I review a wrestling show, I will always go like an hour of reviewing it. I've gradually come to the realization that not many people are interested in that. So sub 10 minutes, I think, is where the market is. Ryan, how's it going, buddy? To be fair, I need to paint this room, so I'll have them both on. I'll have baseball and painting at the same time. It'd be... What an absolute thrill ride that'll be. Oh shit, yeah, he did lose teeth in that match, didn't he? I remember watching that with the wife, and even she was just like, holy crap. I was like, yeah, like it can't... People say it's fake and shit, but come on. $5 hours for a baseball match. That is ridiculous. Why do they have to make everything so long? American football is always quite long. Baseball. Basketball's fun. I do like the NBA. I like how there's no holding back with these two guys. I wonder if anyone's ever going to make Thatcher tap out. I mean, I'm sure it's going to happen at some point, but that'll be a pretty big deal, surely. The longer this goes on, the more, of course, I enjoy it, but the more I come to the realization that Dijak is getting squashed. I'm assuming Eddie Kingston putting on an absolute clinic over in AEW, which is probably why AEW is trending so huge. I'm actually curious to see what that update is. As much as I'm enjoying this match, I'm actually curious. So, of course, both shows are trending on Twitter and have been all night. AEW Dynamite, 38.8 thousand tweets to 14.7 thousand of NXT. That's massive. That is a massive difference. And here we are, the peasants here watching NXT. That being said, this show has been really, really good. I think we get AEW on the Friday here on ITV in the UK, so I'll definitely be checking that out, seeing how Eddie Kingston gets on. Well, that came out of nowhere. Thatcher picks up the win. Got away with it. Turned it into a pin. That's a good match. Good match. I don't think it was as good as the Great American Bash match, but these guys have incredible chemistry together. Is that it, though? Is that the last between these two? Who knows? Honestly, I hope not. Okay, so he's got... wasn't as bad as the last time. He parked the fucking thing on him. It's a funny old thing I said earlier on in the stream that Robert Stone kind of needed some legitimacy. He needed somebody who was established behind him. No offense to Aaliyah, but bringing in Mercedes Martinez is freaking huge for the Robert Stone brand as a whole. That's awesome. See, that's what I mean. Like, I haven't been interested in the Robert Stone brand as a whole. It's kind of just been like, whatever. But you've added that legitimacy to it now, and now I'm interested. Funny that. Okay, so we got, by the time these adverts are run and we get back into things, we're going to have about 20 minutes of NXT left. So maybe it's not going to be the squash that we think. Although Karrion Kross's entrance is quite lengthy, if I remember rightly. So, who even knows? Right, we are even closer, thanks to Ryan here in the chat. We are even closer to that 100 subscriber mark. So if you are new to the stream, new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It'll take a second of your time and you'll have access to a whole host of wrestling and gaming content, as well as knowing exactly when these live streams start dropping and when they're scheduled to take place. Every Wednesday and Friday, live watch-alongs of NXT and SmackDown. And then the pay-per-views as and when they run as well. So hit that subscribe button and you will not miss a thing. And you get to see a dancing SpongeBob on the screen as well. So there's your incentive. New series on the DOWPOD as well, the Dits on Wrestling podcast. GM mode. Go and check that out on the channel as well. See, if you hit subscribe, you get access to all of that good stuff. GM mode draft took place on Saturday. First night of fantasy booking for Raw was on Monday. And SmackDown coming up on Friday. And today we had a first guest pod for Project Dits. New thing that I've got going on. New rebrand. The Worst Wrestling Podcast joined for the DOWPOD Observer. Reviewing the GM mode. So we'll also have him back again post SmackDown this week. But again, hit that subscribe button so you have access to all that series, and you're going to have access to more live streams, everything going on this channel. We're growing, and we're growing fast. But let's get to that 100 subscribers before the end of the week. We could potentially do it. We're 14 away. That's it. 14 subscribers away. So if you're new to the stream, if you're watching the replay and you've made it this far, you know what to do. Subscribe. I'm curious to see how this match is going to go between Kross and Dijak. I don't know. I think it's going to be a glorified squash, just like Ciampa at In Your House, but It's a tough one. Finn Balor as a heel is money, isn't it? Get Finn Balor in that ladder match. I'd be alright if Finn Balor won the North American title. I honestly think he deserves it. Ooh, that's a tough triple threat to call. Ooh, I can't call that. I cannot call that. Lumis is on a push. Thatcher's on a push. Balor is Balor. This entrance is so badass. Scarlett's really good. I wonder if we're going to actually see her have her own spotlight on her own. Imagine this at a takeover, like not in Full Sail. How good that would look. Awesome. Awesome entrance. I don't really know what Dijak's character is, to be honest. You know, he's got the whole Feast Your Eyes stuff going on, but I don't know. I kind of like the fact that Dijakovic doesn't really have a clear-cut character, because he's just fucking good, isn't he? He's just good at what he does. One of my favorite guys in NXT, actually. Just add him to the list of guys who shouldn't be able to do flippy-dippy stuff. But can easily pull it off. 15 minutes. Let's see what we get here. Are we getting the squash? Are we getting the glorified squash? Or are we getting a semi-competitive match? Let's find out. Well, Dijak is not bending over. I'm not really aware of much of the stuff that Killer Cross did before he came to NXT and obviously became Karrion Kross. So I'm kind of seeing him from a fresh set of eyes, and I've been impressed so far by what I've seen. There's hype around him for a reason. And I've certainly been seeing a lot of that since he joined. I mean, we look at Karrion Kross, and obviously his last high-profile opponent being Tommaso Ciampa. Where's Ciampa? Oh, there you go. They've just mentioned Ciampa there as well. Yeah, where is he? I guess they'll spin it storyline that his pride is in tatters, because he did get squashed pretty much. But it's good to see Dijak getting some decent amount of offense in here. I mean, I'm going for Dijak as I think he's awesome, but we ain't gonna get that. Oh, there we go. Oh. That was a fun little sequence like that. Again, the plexiglass actually being used for something decent rather than just banging on it like the crowd do. Oh. That's how a big man sells a DDT. Wow. Oh, yay, a commercial break. Okay, so far, it's not a squash. Let's get some plugs out here. Absolutely spamming the WWE accounts, but screw it. If you're just checking out the stream now, post this stream, I will be recording and releasing a quick fire NXT review, sub 10 minutes or as close to as I can. Because I think that's what it's all about, really. I like doing the live reactions on these watch-alongs, but because so much is happening and it's live, obviously, you can't really go in any kind of depth about what is going on. So You get double NXT action tonight. We'll see how it goes. If there's interest in it, we'll continue doing it for SmackDown and NXT moving forward. So we'll do a quick fire review of NXT post-stream and see how we get on. I don't know if that's getting picked up on the mic, but I have a tortoise in here who is going to absolute town on something in there. Maybe I'll bring him out for a stream at some point. I'm not going to do it now. He's probably digging his way to get himself down for a sleep, so I'm not going to wake him up or bother him. Alright, back into NXT Action. Fucking hell, what was that? Fucking hell. Fuck. I make the mistake of leaving the bloody skylight open all the time and I get attacked by moths. Motherfuckers. Come on, Dijak. Dude, fuck off, man. Get fucking mauled by this moth. Here we go, here we go. No. I always love that little forearm that Dijak brings to the table. He's got a decent amount of offense in Dijakovic, which has been really good. Scarlett's looking worried. Oh. Sit down, chokeslam one. Already Dijak is improved on what Ciampa was able to do at In Your House. Nice. You're not Keith Lee? Well, neither are you. Boom. Love that. Really glad Dijak's looking strong here. Really glad. Oh, there we go. Eesh. Dijak is out. And he's going back out. Screw it. I mean, it's not looking good, is it, for good old Dom here? He doesn't even know what's going on. Doesn't want to lose by count out. Making that statement. Oh, Big Keith. I mean, you've probably made it worse, actually, Keith, coming out, to be fair. Now you've just riled him up. Fucking hell, you gotta sympathise with Dijak here. This is a fucking incredible piece of storytelling. What an ending. What an ending to that match. Massively into that. Brilliant storytelling. I actually got goosebumps over that. Karrion Kross comes out of this looking like an absolute bastard. Like, what did I say earlier? I love bastards in wrestling. Amazing. That was great. That was great. What a great episode of NXT tonight. Absolutely amazing. So much to talk about in regards to NXT tonight. And you're going to get that very, very soon, as soon as this stream is over, I will be recording a quick fire review of the show. Damo's going hard on the Fallen Prey there. Big fan of Karrion Kross. Oh my god. That triple threat tonight was amazing. The ending to that match there, a match that was actually pretty decent as well. The ending to that match, storytelling across the board. Oh, tremendous stuff, tremendous stuff. I'm looking forward to getting into that in the review. But for you guys watching this, I hope you enjoyed the live stream tonight. I hope you enjoyed NXT as a whole. Thank you very much for sticking around, even if you only just came in for a little bit. Still, it all means a lot. So thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button because algorithms are a thing on YouTube apparently, and then hit that notification bell so you can get informed when I go live for future live streams, such as SmackDown on Friday and then NXT every single week. So guys, once again, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on Friday night for a SmackDown watch along. Cheers guys.